welcome back to our channel.
I'm fixing my hair at the start of this video. Start of all videos.
Shush.
I know.
Shush. Autumn's here! Yay! Just walk away.
Okay.
Just go. Just leave. I was laughing so much on my Instagram story yesterday. I was talking a bit about autumn because we've literally come back from holiday.
Of course we just got back from a very hot holiday.
I was actually still
on the plane. You were just like autumn.
Literally on the way to the airport, like still in the hot country, sweltering weather. I was like ready for autumn, posting autumn outfit inspo. I'm so excited. I mean, I've been saying it a million times. My favourite time of year.
Who doesn't love, you know, dark days, rain, bad weather, rainy dog walks in the dark.
That's
What's more to enjoy? Love
this
life.
is why I always say this to James. There's a lot of downsides to this time of year, i.e. the darkness comes at like 3 p.m. and you're like, seriously, and it's so demotivating. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, feeling a big switch in mood. This is why we need the fairy lights, the pumpkins, the spiced lattes.
But don't worry, guys, we can start putting everything in orange, which is what's so amazing about autumn or fall or whatever.
Bill, we don't want to go bright orange, okay?
No.
We want
also, it's really exciting because the trees will be bare. Who doesn't love a bare tree? With, you know, just wooden twigs.
Get out, get out. Make me a cup of tea. Make me an awesome cup of tea.
I can't, you got time to look for the girls.
Yes, I'm going out with my mum friends this morning. We're starting a new class, Baby Sensory. We originally met at Baby Yoga, and now we're going to Baby Sensory. So excited.
Mummy, yummy yoga.
Mummy, yummy Baby Sensory class. And I'm even more excited because we're meeting an hour before for coffee near HomeSense. So don't you know, we're going to be 3 mums with 3 massive prams strolling around HomeSense, looking at pumpkins with our spiced lattes. It is a great start to autumn. It's also James's birthday coming up on the 22nd of September.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because my birthday is actually on the day that autumn officially starts according to the stars.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, I know some people think it's September, October, November, and other people just go by the stars.
For me, it's just today. Okay, we're just starting today.
Any time between September and my birthday, apparently autumn starts. Preferably overshadowing my birthday.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
No, it's not. We've got lots of exciting plans for that. But I'm so excited. Now, what was I saying? Oh, I was laughing on my Instagram story because I was posting all these things about autumn, and then I was posting this thumbnail that we took last year at autumn time. I'll pop it up here. And everyone was just like laughing at how James's eyes, there was just like no light in his eyes. It was like the fakest smile ever.
He was holding
a pumpkin like, why are you making me do this?
I
love autumn.
That photo.
This is what
autumnal vlog 36.
Autumnal day in the life. So yeah, we're very excited for all that. I've just had a big delivery of shoes. As you do, guys, after you've been pregnant, if you're me, because your feet go up a size. James's mum warned me about this, and I was like, no, it won't be fine. And I've explained it on here before, but anyway, I was a size 5 before.
I swear your mum is still a size 4.
My mum's got tiny feet, and she's had 4 kids, and we've still got no picture in that picture frame.
It must be, you know, woman by woman.
I don't know. It's happened to me anyway. Yeah. I can't fit in any of my shoes.
Was the size like 1?
I know. No, it definitely didn't happen to her.
She would have like little hooves.
Definitely.
Didn't mean to find anyone who's a size 1.
No. Wow, that would be very small feet. That would be very challenging to get shoes to fit. Anyway, I've got my socks on, ready to try my autumnal shoes. Anyway, so I went up a size. So I needed to basically replace all my shoes because none of them fit me. So I've just gone for...
There's only 4 in here. That's not 600.
I know. Now, I went for my 4 most worn shoes.
That's a good start.
It was. So let's see what we've got. So
did you fancy anything new? Have you literally gone?
Well, these are new. So usually I get loads of pairs of black chunky boots. I love black chunky boots. They're my most worn shoe.
Black chunky
literally the whole time, the whole year round. Now I've always wanted a pair of Doc Martens, so I thought, right, I'm doing it. I'm treating myself. Treat myself, guys. Look at them. Here they are. Should we have a look? See if they're worth it. See if they're worth the hype. Are you ready for this? Go on, Boo, you can get them out for me. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, they're shiny.
They are quite shiny, actually.
I thought Doc Martens were matte. Clearly, I have no idea.
Oh, those ones are a little bit shiny. Potentially... I don't know. That's the vibe though, isn't it? With Doc Martens. I think they're shiny until they like get worn in a bit.
Yeah,
Not sure.
You wear them once, and they'll just, knowing you would accidentally wear them on a dog walk or something, and they'll just wreck.
No, I'm gonna look after them So yeah, I love Doc Martens. And then all the others are like my most worn shoes basically. So like these, which I miss wearing so much, and they go with so many outfits, summer and autumn.
Literally live in these.
These is my most worn shoe ever, which is unusual because they're actually quite wacky when you look at them like that. But you'd be surprised how many outfits they actually go with and like, sorry, I literally can't balance on one foot. I don't know why I'm trying to.
They're wacky, but they're really quite common, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very popular shoes, so I feel like then they're not wacky.
Yes, I don't know, they just work with so many outfits and I love them.
And you're super
And then, yeah, I just have my Supergas. Again, very chunky.
Supergas. I call them Supergar.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, you're probably right. I have
Superga.
no idea how to say it.
Supergar.
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 I feel like Supergar would have at least one extra A.
So, these are all my most worn shoes. If you're looking for, you know, a shoe that you wear a lot, I wear these a lot.
Looking for a shoe inspo.
Shoe inspo.
Swipe up.
Swipe up. So yeah, love those. Very excited to start wearing shoes again that fit my feet. Woo! There we go, the shoes are on. Autumn outfit of the day. Love a jacket for autumn as well. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to stop saying the words autumn now. Is anyone else, honestly, as soon as I think I've said this recently, but I was so unorganised before I became a mum. Did I just say James is upstairs changing Amber? Just wait till you see what outfit she's wearing, guys. Just picked it out for her. I was really unorganised before I became a mum, and now it's like the opposite way. Like, I've got a pair of socks on with my shoes, but I've also got to take a spare warmer pair and then also a spare non-warm pair, but not quite as short as these, just in case we take our shoes off at baby sensory and I want a different pair of socks, you know. And then also I've got the jacket as an over jacket, but then I've also got a hoodie in case I get cold, but I've also got a little vest top, because this is long sleeved, that I've put in the bag as well, just in case I get too hot, because you know what I'm like with my overactive thyroid. Here she is.
Carys shows the outfit, not me.
I did say, don't worry, but I did. Hello, you look very shocked. Hello there, baby. Are you outfit
I just didn't know it was autumn already, Mum. I thought it was Dad's birthday first. So I'm just a bit confused about what we're celebrating here.
No, we're not celebrating Dad's birthday, babes, okay? Autumn first, then we do, you know, a little 10-minute for Dad's B-Day. Are you ready to go? See our mum friends? We haven't seen them in ages. Come with me to Lollipobs. You're going to see your baby friends.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Oh, we just got out of the sensory class. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. The girls went last week without me when we were away, and they were messaging me like, you're gonna love this, Carys. Oh my gosh, they had like a picnic, they had like a blanket with like, oh, and all the mums there were so lovely, the babies there were so lovely. Oh, it was just dreams. Mum, baby sensory class dreams. I absolutely loved it. Amber's still awake. She's been awake for quite a while now, but I'm going to try in. We didn't get a chance to go to HomeSense when we went for coffee before because we were just chit-chatting away, having our Starbucks. I got a pumpkin spice latte, guys, obviously. Pumpkin season. So many people have been commenting on her little pumpkin romper. And I know, everyone's just clearly in the season. But yeah, I'm going to try and nip now to HomeSense on the way home because it's on the way home. And just have a little look in there. Hopefully Amber will enjoy coming with me, and then we'll head home for a nice long lunchtime nap. Well, afternoon nap. How cute these little potted plants are at the front of our house. My dad dropped these off to us the other day. As some of you will know, my dad and my grandpa do loads of gardening in our garden. And they dropped these off the other day. He was like, here's a little autumn entrance. I was like, oh, hun, this is gonna go so cute. When I get my hands on my autumn decor, guys, which I've been storing in the garage, this space is getting transformed. And this is just a perfect little start. Look how sweet that is. So, I can't remember what I just filmed on my phone, whether I said what I was gonna do, but I was gonna go on the way home to HomeSense because we didn't get a chance to go to HomeSense with the girls because we were just chatting away in Starbucks and the time ran away from us and we went straight to the class. And then afterwards on the way back I was going to pop in and I thought better not because Amber's been awake for quite a while, so I just took her straight home. James put her to bed. She's down straight away for a nap, so she was clearly exhausted, bless her. And I thought actually it'd be so much easier for me to then just pop out during her nap time and have a little browse in HomeSense. So that's where I'm going now. Also, I was going to say, because I'm vlogging whilst James isn't here, so good time to say, but even though I keep kind of saying like autumn, forget about your birthday, James, I've actually got, I feel like I'm just egging it on a little bit because I've actually got a bit of a surprise planned for his birthday. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. So I'm kind of trying to like play it down so he doesn't guess that I've got something planned. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys because I wanted to tell someone. There she is, my shining light for all the seasons. I'm just really hoping that they've got the autumn, because like I've seen in a couple of HomeSenses, they've got like their autumn bits in, but it's not always 100% that they'll have them in every store yet. So fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, they already have Christmas stuff in. Okay, this is so cute. Oh, I love that. Wow, Christmas trees. I'm definitely here for this. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff coming in. I love the mats. Oh my goodness, I've already got one of these guys. I'll have to show you all the bits that I've collected so far, but I've got a doormat that says Hello Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, that's so cute though. How much stuff could I get to just totally annoy James? Honestly, I'm not even going to pick anything up really, because I've got so much already, but I was just desperate to have a look. I just didn't want to miss out, you know. And I feel like I've gone for quite like neutrally things this year, whereas these are all a bit like Disney, you know, cartoony vibes, which, you know, I went for neutrals this year. So I'll have to show you some little bits that I've got at home. Well, I say little bits, I've got loads. The candle section is ramping up the autumn vibes, guys. So cute. Look, I literally don't know which one to get. There's too many options. Which one did I see that looked, even just like the kind of woody effect ones, or like that. Which was the one that I thought was cute just then? Oh, that. That's so cute. Pumpkin harvest as well. Oh my god. Hello, family. You haven't said a hello yet? Are you very excited for me to show Daddy autumn decor and you get to watch?
Mum, I love autumn decor.
I love autumn.
I love the little pumpkins I can pick up. What I don't like is that the rivers are cold.
Very cold.
But they are deeper, and I do like swimming.
I still like swimming in them.
Yeah, I do. And then I get all muddy, and you give me a big bath when I get home.
Big bubbly bath. Right. So I've got the fam here ready to assess some of my autumn purchases from HomeSense. Now this, I'm just starting to collect my bits and bobs that I've had stored in the garage. This is one of the garlands, and then I got one of my pumpkins out over there. I've got so much that I'm going to get out in a bit, but I thought I would just show some of my HomeSense purchases, because I know James just can't wait to see. Oh wow, look who's straight in the bag.
She really is your autumnal
Mila, you are my autumnal fan here with me. Baby, there's nothing in there that you would want, sadly. Okay, so I went classy. You know, there was a lot of kind of like cringy Halloween stuff going on in HomeSense, but I've gone for a lot, like I said, classy, neutral vibes this year. So I just went for a little bit of an extra zhuzh. So had to go for a little gnome on the top. Cute.
That is actually
Amber, do you like?
Cute.
Cute, isn't it?
Oh.
And it's is it pumpkin?
Pumpkin harvest.
Pumpkin harvest. Very classy, neutral colour. But then I'm also going to take the lid. Is it nice? I haven't even smelt it. That's so awkward. Let me smell it. Oh, that's strong. I can smell it. Wow,
that's strong, isn't it? Pumpkin spice latte.
And then I can like put that somewhere else as like a little, you know, I can kind of like display them side by side. And they also had Christmas stuff already, which is just ridiculous. I didn't, but this is kind of like an all year round. How cute is that?
That's a Christmas item.
It's very Christmas. It's not. What makes that Christmas?
It looks like the snow on the house, doesn't it?
Is that what it's meant to look like? Yeah, potentially. I was like, how is that Christmas? But I think you've nailed that. It's meant to look like snow. But I love it. It's cute, and I love little like housey things.
Does it say it's Christmas?
It was in the Christmas section, but we don't have to. You know. And we have Hello Autumn, which is like an orangey coloured pumpkin.
Hello Autumn.
Guys, you just watch. I'll be calling the next child Autumn. And then I got. Sorry, I'm just ignoring you. On to the next thing. Like I said, I didn't get very much, but I got this little light. I was inspired by the place that we stayed in. Just give me a glance over there. I was inspired by the place that we stayed recently, the hotel. They had loads of lights like this, and I never thought they were kind of my vibe, but they were like this, and then sort of within wicker lampshades or whatever, and it gave the perfect glow that I wanted. So anyway, I'm going to have a little play around with that light.
That's cool. So
Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be something cool. Basically,
it just sit on a table like that.
It's meant to, yeah, but I might do like maybe something over the top or like a wicker or something autumny. But anyway, yeah, I just picked up a couple of little bits. I love And like I said, I'm going to gather my collection now. Yeah, that was it. I just went...
Oh gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Boo. Really appreciate that.
I thought there was going to be like 6 of those bags.
Thank you. Really proud. Really proud.
Now she's got more money to spend on clothes for you instead.
Yay, more pumpkin outfits. So, I'm feeling a little bit stressed. I feel like we've got so much to do at the moment. I've got my next range releasing within the style. The one I've been waiting for all year. The autumn Carys Whitaker Times in the style. First autumn range with them. So excited. And I've got so much to do for it because basically, if you've been following our vlogs and stuff, you probably would have seen us go to like shoot days and stuff for all the other releases that I've done. And we often like go up to the Cotswolds and go to different places. And I thought because we've obviously just come back from a holiday, I really wanted to do one based at home. And I had this idea of basically transforming this space here. So this kind of white wall area here, because we get really good lighting straight from outside in here. And I was saying to them basically that I wanted to have this autumn setup with like a wooden arch and like loads of autumnal flowers, where I just want to shoot the whole collection in one place. Because a lot of the time we spend quite a lot of the shoot day kind of finding locations and stuff, which is all the fun of it. But I thought it'd be really nice to just have like a really chilled setup here for the shoot. Amber and James can be home here all day. I don't have to stress about where Amber is, feeding her, all of that. So yeah, partly I've gone autumn mad for just my general self and house, and also I just want to make every season fun now that I have a baby. It's a great excuse anyway. But also I kind of want the house to look super autumny for this photo shoot, which is in a couple of days. And when this video goes up, the collection's releasing in, I think, 2 days. It's releasing on the 21st of September, the day before James's birthday. And I'm so excited for it. I absolutely love it. I'll pop up some little clips here of the collection and the different fabrics and sort of patterns and everything. Oh, I just love autumn fashion. I love it. The jacket. Say no more. So yeah, I'm basically now gonna collect together. I think I'm gonna collect them all in the nursery, playroom, not nursery. All the stuff that I'm gonna decorate the house with for autumn, and get ready to transform this house. Good morning, guys. It is now the next day. Good morning. Have you got bubbles on your face? Let me get them off. You've been blowing bubbles. Morning. We are ready, prepped, dressed for the dog walk. You got your autumn outfit on. Should we show you a little outfit today? Have you got a hedgehog outfit on? And those hedgehogs for autumn. Boop, boop. Autumn. Boop, boop. Look how cute this is. And it's like a little vest as well, attached to the top and the leggings. 6 to 9 months, girl. 6 to 9 months. Where's my baby gone? Where's my baby gone? Oh. So, as we said, we are off on a family dog walk this morning.
Did you see that?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you started the day without me.
Forget this is my channel.
I was like, hey guys.
Morning. Day. Oh, you can do that bit on your...
Hope you all have a beautiful sleep.
I always say the same thing. Hey guys, it's now the next day. I get into phrases. What's the one that I usually... Oh, well, obviously we say, hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. Do we say that?
Hello guys.
It just comes so second nature.
I know.
But when you think about it, you're like, is that what I say?
I know, but I definitely say, morning guys, or hello guys, it is now the next day. I even say it with like that same tune every time. Hello, we are off on a family dog walk. We don't tend to get many with all of us going at the moment. When she was first born,
I can have an actual walk on my own.
well, before she was born, I used to slow James down on every walk. We, would go on an hour walk together every single day, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Literally since we met. Well, no, since we got Mila. So like 4 years ago. And then when we had Amber, it continued because like very early days, it's like, you know, that's all we did was literally just walk the dog was our like big thing of the day with Amber. And then we would just sit, you know, with newborn cuddles and all that. And then we slowly got it back into work and things like that, and there's just not enough time in the day now. Now we've got a baby and we've got all our stuff to do. It just makes more sense for James to go on the walk and for me to do other things, or for Amber to nap at home or anything like that. So
well, I quite like going. I like going with you, and I love the chat because, you know, we don't see much of each other. So it's really lovely when we get to go together. But then I quite like going on my own as well, because I quite like doing my power walks, you know, getting a bit of exercise in.
It's actually nice for us to be away from each other for like an hour a day.
Literally.
Because we are together 24 hours of the day. Oh yes, and I'm waiting today for some blood test results from the doctor. I've got very greasy hair, please excuse that. Yes, my overactive thyroid. I had my hyperthyroiditis. I feel better, and I'm really hoping that it's gone down. So I had overactive thyroid, which was caused by having a baby, basically, because loads of fun things happen when you have a baby.
Oh, to be a woman.
Oh. And yes, a lot of my symptoms that I had have died down, have gone, and I'm just really hoping they're going to ring today and be like, it's gone! And I'm going to be like, yay! So I'm waiting a bit anxiously for that today, because it's that awkward thing where they're like, we could phone you between 8 and 5, so I'm just going to be there all day. As you can hear, my phone's on loud. You okay, baby girl?
Yeah,
all good. All good.
But first, I'm so excited. We used to do this all the time, didn't we?
This was our like ritual.
I'm going to get a Greg's.
Every time. We used to get a coffee, get a Greg's, and go on our dog walk. We're doing it again today.
Forget. Are you having anything? Are you going to have your sausage, bean and cheese?
Oh, I might have to, and I'm definitely having a coffee. So, we've come out on a dog walk. Amber's down in the pram. She's down for a nap. We had a bit of a stressful start to the walk.
No, bless her.
Yeah, so we're about halfway through now. She's like lovely and sound asleep, but...
So the stressful thing was, guys, that Greg's didn't have any sausages left, so I couldn't have my sausage baguette.
Oh.
So I had to have a chicken bake for breakfast.
Oh, that's not fun.
Weird.
Wow.
But anyway,
you didn't even tell me that.
Had something a bit stressful as well. I can't remember what that was.
No, I didn't.
But it was Amber.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were joking. I thought you meant the separate, and then we were going to do the together.
Chicken bake was stressful, but it wasn't really.
Yeah.
I coped. I survived. I'm a survivor.
Dad jokes. So the stressful thing that we had was basically we set off on the dog walk, and Amber was really like hysterical and crying, and we were like, oh, she's just overtired, and then we were like, oh, we didn't check her nappy for a poo. So then we checked her nappy, and she had a poo, which she must have done literally as we left to go on the walk, because I changed it before we left. And then, so we were like, right, we'll go back to the car. And then basically it was just a massive like jumble of me trying to change her in the boot of the car. Mila dropped her ball under the car. So James needed to move the car to get Mila's ball, because Mila was just going absolutely berserk because Mila's just obsessed with her ball. So we had like Mila literally going, Rah! Amber crying in the back of the car, James trying to move, me getting her out the car, trying to put her in a pram, James moving the car, me holding the dog. Then the doctor rings. Perfect timing as always.
Thanks, Doc.
Cheers, Doc. Free the whole rest of the day, but great timing. So then James took, what am I even saying now? James took Amber, rocked her for a bit while I spoke to the doctor on the phone, and then peace came back, put her back in the pram. She was just so overtired. She went straight to bed in the pram and has been sleeping ever since. But doctor rang, all good, just what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, thyroid levels have gone back to normal, which is so good. I am so incredibly grateful for that. It was clearly just like a kind of postpartum spike, he said, but I still need to get my bloods done every like 6 weeks or so to keep an eye on it, because it can spike again or it can crash the opposite way, and so I just got to keep an eye on my symptoms. Any symptoms, I ring them back. If not, they'll keep checking the bloods and everything, and the doctor and the specialist that was on my case are both happy for me to just hope that it's, you know, gone for now, and that it was just a bit of a spike, and 5 months postpartum and we are back on track.
That's
so
you said it's all looking good.
Looking good, babes. For now.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me get the dramatic.
I didn't. Sorry, do you want to do it again?
The one time in the entire vlog you interrupted me.
Come on.
Rather than me to you.
Do it again.
And it just ruined my life.
Do it again. You're the doctor.
Said it's all looking good for now. Thank you. Thank you.
That was my movie
Cliffhanger.
zooming. So yeah, we're in a good mood and we're enjoying the walk in the rain.
Oh,
also, I just said in the rain. It's not actually raining. I just meant in the damp coldness. So
it's actually not cold either.
I know it's boiling.
It's damp. It's humid but damp.
Okay, the damp, wet sweatiness. Loving this weather.
So obviously, we had to get another coffee. We did get one from Greg's, and Greg's coffee is lovely. It's fine, but we thought we'd get a posh coffee.
From the little castle tea room.
It's like a gate, isn't it, into the park?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at people queuing for the water boat. You can get a water boat from here down the bay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
£5 an adult.
It's so funny when like you live somewhere, like,
Yeah.
you don't really know. Like,
I've done it once. Oh, not with you.
7 years ago.
Yeah,
'cause
pre-Carys.
that's when we met.
What'd you say?
BC, before Carys.
AD, after.
AD?
Yeah, well, AD is what they say in the Bible, isn't it? But
I thought it was before Christ, after Christ. AC.
no, AD, and it's after.
Death?
Maybe? Or is there something in Latin?
BC, AC.
No, it's
Before-
definitely not AC. It's definitely AD.
Really?
Yeah.
After death, it must be.
It must be something like that. And then during his life, maybe.
Some of you will know. Let us
But then
know.
years during his life must be documented in one way.
Oh yeah,
Obviously, the
I
whole
see what
point
you
of
mean.
BCAD is documenting. Yes, so we're currently
I only know
2021 BC AD.
AD. Yeah, it must be after death.
But then
I
what
don't
about the years
know.
between his birth and death? Then how are they accounted for?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Let's look it
one
up.
of you
I reckon
guys.
it's Latin. You look it up and it's a Latin word.
Okay.
Let's have a look. So apparently it's Anno Domini.
James is right.
Domini,
Once again,
which
my after
translates
death.
to in the year of the Lord.
In the year of the Lord. Oh, she's awake. The after death would not make sense because, as James said, there would be no in between. So your Latin one made so much more sense.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Not that I knew what it actually meant.
No,
what
but
the
it was a good
translation
guess.
was. Thank you. I quite like that. In the year of the Lord.
Hello, toasty warm girl, in your new little fleecy sleeping bag. Hello under there. You hungry, aren't you? Daddy's just taken. James has just taken Mila to find the stream for her to have a little swim in, and I'm going to give this one a little feed on the park bench. You looking up at the trees? They're your favourite, aren't they? She gets mesmerised by them. So it is a little bit later on. Look at this cutie's outfit. Whoa! Are you reaching for the camera? Whoa! Autumn galore.
Hello there.
We have gotten back from our dog walk. We've had some showers. We've freshened up.
I've had many showers.
Multiple. James is making us cheese and ham toasties.
Yeah, it's a bit of a go-to in this household, guys. You know, a quick, simple lunch.
Yeah, we're obsessed with the cheese and ham toastie over here.
I always used to grill my cheese and ham toasties.
Yeah, what do you do now?
It's
Oh,
like, no, you fry
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And I was like, no, you don't fry them. And now I fry them. I know.
Don't just try it. Don't, what's the saying? Don't hack it till you try it. Don't sack it till you try it.
Don't be a meanie
Till you try my recipe. So I've also been gathering, as you can see, autumn spirit. I'm back onto the topic of autumn. I shall show you what I've been gathering. I'm just gonna have to ignore the jamming tunes because Amber's doing a little bit of, oh, thank you.
Yeah, after doing the whole fire thing, I burnt it.
Well done.
And it looks very disappointingly small. I am doing you another half. Don't worry.
That looks lovely, Boo.
Really?
James literally just walked in here and went, oh gosh, why does it look so autumnal in here? I was like, right,
This is
we're
meant
in the
to be
mood.
Amber's playroom, and it's just turned into a pumpkin patch.
Look, I know. Yes, thank you, Boo. That's a compliment. Wow, that's the nicest thing you've said to me all day. So I've been gathering all her bits. As you can see, we've got two separate themes. So we've got very like neutral vibes, which is how I started. Got my light that I got yesterday. We got the felt pumpkins, the ceramic ones that light up. Honestly, most of these things, guys, are from Lights for Fun. I've talked about them a million times before. I think I showed you some on a previous vlog. But pretty much like these which also light up, the felt ones, this, the garlands, this, basically all of it, all of those from Lights for Fun. My favourite place on the planet. You guys already know if you watch our vlogs, I'm obsessed. Some things they gift us, some things we buy. They've got, yeah, they're just so lovely. They often send us things now and then, and I often buy things now and then from them. So I just love our relationship with the brand. Things that aren't from Light for Fun, that I picked up yesterday. This is what I picked up from HomeSense. Oh my goodness. This is a little thing that I picked up from Etsy. I think I showed this in a previous vlog, but it was just a very small sort of business on Etsy that made cute autumny things. So that's like kind of decor autumn books. Autumn shows us, oh, how beautiful it is to let things go. You put a candle inside here and light it up and it lights up. Another garland, autumn wreath. So we've got the two vibes. We've got neutrals and then we've got colourful. And these are some cushions that I got from Etsy as well. Look how cute these are. So cute. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I don't know where I'm putting anything yet. That's to come. And then I've also got the little... Hello? Are you trying to talk to us about pumpkins? You can join in if you've got something to say, pumpkin. Yeah. You are getting so big, girl. I remember when you just didn't fit in there. I know. So yes, lots to do, but I got 2 vibes, and I'm thinking, should really be eating my toastie right now because we're popping off to my friend's house after we finish our toasties, but can't get the autumn prep out of my mind. I'm gonna do like 2 different vibes in the house. So the very neutral places. Are you gonna be okay for that for 2 minutes, just while I show the lounge? We've got the hall, which is incredibly neutral, where I got like my neutral wreaths, my neutral stuff, neutral, all the neutral vibes. Then we've got the neutral lounge as well, which is very, very neutral. So I'm thinking these 2 spaces slash the banister slash all this area, very much neutral autumn. And then I'm thinking kitchen area is a bit more colour. We got some oranges, we got woods.
My kitchen.
Your Christmas? You're moving on, hun.
You're not touching my kitchen, are you?
We are. Nothing's gonna be safe here from autumn. So then we've got, kitchen and some other spaces with the colourful vibes. You will have full, obviously, tour and update and everything when I start putting them out, but I just thought I'd show you my collection so far. Very excited.
I was just thinking of saying, you know, don't worry guys, you know, I am slightly behind autumn. So I thought there might be some comments, you know, saying, oh, Carys hasn't found James, you know, it's his house too.
Thank you.
If you could get those comments coming thick and fast, and just send as much abuse at Carys as possible.
You send them.
Just be like, you know, it's James's house too, and that would be great. And then we can just make Carys feel really guilty that my kitchen's going to be taken over by fake pumpkins.
I'm not going to feel guilty, okay? I feel like we all need that autumn and like Christmas. Hello?
Carys is all about the forced fun. She's all about the forced fun.
Look, on a real note, deep sides, I feel like we've said this before, but like when it gets to autumn and like wintry time, it gets very dark in the evenings, and me and James especially, we really struggle like feeling demotivated, and I know loads of people do as well. I've forgotten what they call it, but it's to do with energy and like positivity that we get from daylight. And when it switches and it's autumn winter season, lots of people struggle and lots of people feel down, and that's actually something me and James struggle with a lot. So I feel like I kind of express my positivity through all the things that I love about this time of year. So cups of tea, autumn fashion, autumn decor. Hello! Do you want a cutch instead? So anyway, as I was saying, we have a very tired girl over here who's ready for a sleep. Just had a feed. Yeah, there's just so many downsides to this time of year, like the change in weather, the change, you know, everything gets rainier, the dog walks get not as fun, that I try and emphasize my favorite parts: the autumn, hot chocolates, cups of tea, fashion, lights, decor, all of that. So if you're wondering why I'm autumn crazy, it's because it brings me happiness at this time of year when sometimes I struggle. James is going to say something stupid. Hello?
No, it's being serious.
Oh.
The change in food.
Did you say happiness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in the summer, like it's hot weather and you kind of eat, you know, a lot of salads and, you know, like when I feel like, you know, I would just have gravy. During the winter, I would literally have gravy every single night.
Yeah.
Just anything. Chips and gravy.
Like cosy foods.
I like cosy foods.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Like chips.
Bottle
yeah.
pots. When
nice.
I, like, you know, eating a shepherd's pie in the summer.
It's not the same, no.
You know, you're sitting there with the doors open, a bunch of trying to eat a shepherd's pie. It just doesn't quite seem right.
That's so true. So we're in the car on the way to my friends, our friends, joint friends.
So Carys.
Yes.
Have you heard the new ABBA songs yet?
ABBA?
Yeah.
No.
Did you not know that ABBA brought out 2 new songs?
No.
For the first time in 40 years or something.
Whoa.
So I know, you know, we're big fans of ABBA. We
are.
We're often vibing. I thought I've heard them both.
When? Without me?
Well, yeah, just on Spotify. It pops up in my daily mixes because it's literally just ABBA and, you know, Westlife and Lily Allen.
I'm clearly not a fan because I didn't know about this.
Okay, let's play them and even give you a review.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen now. We can't listen on here because we'll get copyrighted. Oh, we had such a nice time at my friend's. Look at me. I just fell asleep in the car for the first time ever and just in Sainsbury's looking for pumpkins. I never ever nap in the car. Look at me. I'm that tired. Amber was like really up a lot in the night last night because she had like a congested nose kind of cold thing, which is much better today, but it was like the first time ever she'd had that. And I'd heard that when they're not very well, they're up loads in the night, and she was up loads last night, and you can tell your girl's tired. So I just fell asleep, which is so unlike me, in the car on the way home. And I'm just popping into Sainsbury's now to look for the pumpkins. Oh, my spirits are lifting. I'm back looking at pumpkins. We shall see what we can find. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yay. James is going to be so annoyed. And this is just the beginning. I basically picked up half of them. Oh no. Look what I found. Oh my. Oh my. This one I already have, which is like a pumpkin with little pumpkin trousers. And I just found this. Oh my goodness. Don't mind us, we're just over here prepping for the pumpkin shoot. Are we? Are we prepping? Is this nice? What is this? And you've been holding this one, haven't you? Wow. Bit heavy for you though, so we've got to put it on your lap. Shall I swap them for you? You've had a nice play with this one now. Would you like to play with that one? Yeah, I'm in my element, guys. James, have you seen this? She actually really likes this bright orange one.
Oh my goodness me.
Look at her. Hello.
Leila, you are so lucky, to be honest, because we used to make you do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And now we're torturing Amber with it.
She loves it.
She does love it.
Look at the little pumpkin sleep suit. I can't cope. It's 6 to 9 months because most things are fitting her or getting tight on her, I should say, in the size below. But this is massive, so I'm very glad this is going to last you a long time, baby girl.
Yay!
Yay!
They actually last to Halloween, which is like 2 months away.
Woo! Oh my gosh, my heart's melting.
So I'm cooking a little bit of dinner while catching up with a bit of football, bit of match of the day. I really fancied a homemade spaghetti bolognese, and Carys was really up for it as well. We had beef mince, and I had like a dolmio sauce, and I was going to do that. And then I thought I just fancy doing a homemade one because I always follow BBC Good Food recipes, and the one I follow, like, we absolutely love it, don't we?
Yes, but anything you make yourself is even better. I'm not just saying that.
Oh, like me personally?
Yeah, like, remember in uni when you used to make that, like, pasta with, like...
Yeah, that was incredible, wasn't it? I used to put a little pot of mascarpone sauce in. And then,
like chicken burgers.
Yeah, it was weird. There was like sausages and chicken. We liked random stuff at uni, didn't we?
Let's remake that one day.
I can't remember how we made that.
I know! You just used to make really good stuff and you still do.
So yeah, I just follow BBC Good Food, frying up bacon, which has now absolutely been destroyed. Does anyone know an efficient way to cook onions? Because I seem to spend so long trying to chop up onions finally. It just takes ages. And I feel like I just do it all wrong. Anyway, let's get cooking. So, the bolognese. Woo! Steer my camera. That's just having a little simmer now. Simmers for quite a while, an hour and a quarter. Oh, I didn't turn the screen around on the phone, so I have no idea where I'm recording. Hello. Hour and a quarter. I'm just going to sit here and chill, read my book, and then get up and stir that every now and then with my favourite pupper. Carys is upstairs, sorting out her suitcase. Taking her a few days to get around to that. So she's just having a sort out and putting on a wash. Best thing about doing homemade bolognese is obviously the leftover wine. So just having a little sip of red wine, read my book, wait for food to be ready. It's actually not good probably drinking the red wine before I eat dinner. But you know, that's just how it's happened.
I've just done the most mammoth unpacking from a holiday. I put it off for far too long. And we've still got Amber's to do. But I've got a busy day decorating the house tomorrow for autumn. So James said he would take... to be fair, I packed all of Amber's. So...
Sorry, I'm happy to do Amber's, but I can't remember volunteering for this game. I remember you going, James, I'm decorating for autumn tomorrow.
You can unpack.
That's now a thing in this household, and so I'm unpacking for Amber.
You're unpacking for Amber because I packed. Makes sense. Teamwork's a dream work.
So maybe then, if you put up the autumn decorations, I can take them down.
You can take them down.
And I can choose when to. Does that work? Is that the same thing?
No, I'll take them down. I'll do the favour for you. So yeah, I'm doing the actual putting up of the decorations and everything tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Same. Hating life over there. So yeah, mammoth unpacking's just been done. I'm exhausted. I need a shower. That was like a workout. And then to top it all off, the perfect end to the day, I smashed a glass into literally a million pieces, wasn't it?
It really did smash well.
Oh,
like there was no, you wouldn't know it was a glass.
No.
Like it really did smash into perfect.
Could have been, yeah, pieces. Could have been the start of a mosaic.
Yeah.
It was that many small pieces of cube shaped glass. So yeah, we just did a mammoth cleaning up of glass, smashed glass, which was also really fun. But it's been such a productive day. I feel like I'm ending, I get to the end of the day and my vlogging starts going monotone and slow, and at the start it's like, oh my god, autumn. But I've had an amazing day. I've really enjoyed today. It's been really productive. It's been a great first festive vlog. I'm not even going to start with the word festive. Don't even get me started.
The word festive?
Yeah, don't even.
What does that even mean?
Just ignore me.
What does that even mean in September, Carys?
There is no meaning to festive in September, but I will still take autumnal. Mila's just gone out for her evening of mindfulness in the garden. You okay, baby girl? She loves it. I think Mila also feels that what we were talking about earlier.
So she feels autumnal.
Oh, she does. No, she doesn't feel autumnal yet, but she will when the decor's up. I think Mila even feels that time of year, season change, where you're just like, ugh, I don't feel as good as I did in summer. That whole kind of side to winter. Because one of her favourite things to do, oh, that's soaking wet. One of her favourite things to do is just sit in the garden and just be like mindful. And like, honestly, in the summer, she would sit out there till like midnight, till we went to bed.
Totally.
She loved it, just listening to nature. And then in the winter, it gets to about 2 o'clock and it's already dark. And I think she's there like,
I love how we dramatise and we like bring it forward an hour.
We do.
Year.
It's 3.
Like it's 4, it's 3.
No, it's
2,
3.
Next can be midday.
Okay, 2 is dramatic.
Soon we're going to be up in Iceland where they have like 2 hours of
I know.
day.
How do people cope with that, guys?
So
like,
is it North Iceland? Like
what do you?
Denmark or something like that?
There's somewhere, yeah, where there's literally so much darkness over those months. I would love to know where you guys are from and whether you have lots of light or no light, because I just think it makes such a difference to how you're feeling.
I'm from California. I have light all year round.
You are not, babes. You wish you were. You would love that, wouldn't you? You're a summer guy.
All year round.
Yeah.
That just sounds so good.
Yeah, see.
It does come with its problems.
It does.
It does.
There's no autumn decor, which is a big
I was
problem.
Thinking, more bushfires and, hurricanes, not hurricanes,
Yeah.
whatever else they have, but
yes, no,
autumn decor is probably the main one.
Right,
Put
exactly.
that top of the list.
And how are your Christmas lights going to even shine when we don't have darkness? So, there's loads of perks to the dark evenings and nights. That's what I'm trying to...
It's from 3 p.m. rather than 9 p.m. It's just...
Yes!
It's just amazing. It's so good.
And Christmas from October. No, we're not doing that. To be fair, I'm good with Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm actually worse with autumn. I'm good with Christmas. I don't start until December. I won't go earlier than December, do I? I collect, but then I won't actually put up till December 1st at the earliest.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd only go up until the 20th of December, so... Yeah.
Honestly, you'd have the tree up for like 2 days, and then...
No, but like, I do love
But
Christmas,
I don't want this
I love
combo.
Christmas decor.
I don't...
I feel like after kind of a week of it, I'm like, but it's still not Christmas.
But I will give you something. I will give you something. I appreciate when we take them down. We're like, oh my god, the house
we're like,
so
the house is
massive, and like the house feels so clean and fresh, which is just a lovely start to January then. Anyway, we're going through every month here.
It's a lovely start to January.
No.
No.
New year, we'll make it a lovely start, don't you worry. It's all about the positive energy over here. I say that with my monotone past 7 o'clock voice. I'm gonna love you and leave you. We're gonna love you and leave you. James has made. Yes, I would love to. Oh my goodness! Now this is a perfect end to the day, isn't it?
So the last thing I put in was parmesan, grated parmesan cheese.
Oh damn! Honestly, that has made my day. You making this?
It smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells insane.
I got some nice fresh bread.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was gonna get garlic bread, but the garlic bread looked a bit naff. So I thought I'd get some nice.
That, honestly, prefer that to garlic bread 100 times over. So
we had 4 slices on front. I don't know why.
I'm gonna need some now. I'm so hungry. Anyway, stop babbling. we're gonna love you and leave you. See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
Snapchat on Twitter.
Snapchat, you alright? You're right, hun.
That back in the day when you used to do it on your own. You know, we'll see you in the next video, if not before.
Oh my god, I did! I used to say.
Or that was it, actually.
That was on my Busy Bee channel.
Yeah.
See you guys in the next video, if not before, on my Instagram or something like that.
Snapchat.
Follow me on Insta. Swipe up.
Snap.
Oh my god, stop with Snapchat. Busy Bee Fitness on Snapchat.
Snapchat's still a thing.
No, I know it. That's what I mean. Like,
it's crazy, isn't it?
It just means we're old.
It doesn't mean we're old.
We're so old.
I was convinced it wasn't a thing. But
I speak to my cousin. She's off to uni, and she's like, "Yeah, the main thing's Snapchat." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're not even young. You're going to uni," and I'm there like, "Snapchat's not even a thing anymore." She's like, Snapchat's the main thing. I'm like,
Maybe
oh.
communicate through Snapchat. I'm like, sorry. Oh, I burnt myself.
Oh, are you okay, boo? Run it under cold water right now. 20 seconds at least. Right. On that note, gotta care for this.
I need to.
Cooking disaster.
Why are you shouting at me, Carys?
Bye.